Okay, good morning guys. It's Wednesday, November 5th. Happy November 5th. It is 3:32 a.m. I just woke up to pee. Excuse me. Woke up to pee, take the dog out. Ignore my packages and stuff. Spooky, scary skeleton. And then this is the stuff that didn't even get used. And then spiders and stuff. The pumpkins can stay, but some of this can't. You feel me? Going to Subway for lunch. It's a beautiful day to be alive. I was gonna set my blanket down, but they just put this like part by the tree, and so I'm not even gonna do that. But no, it's a beautiful day. Anywho, I may or may not even use this clip, but I went to Subway. They stopped selling Italian BMT. They just call it the BMT now, and it's not the same. But I had it made similarly. I like them to toast the cheese and the bread, then put the stuff on. Because this is really big. I'm gonna eat this one. That's what we're looking like. And it's got all the stuff that Italian BMT has. And I just add lettuce, sweet onion, olives, and banana peppers. I haven't had Subway in years. Actually, it's a lie. I had Subway last year. I think I took my nephew. Well, I guess that was 2 years ago now. Yeah, 2 years ago I had Subway. I was gonna go eat lunch with my nephew at his school. He was like, no, please pick me up and take me somewhere else. And so I picked him up and we got Subway. I think we went to the mall. I think I bought him a hat that day. It's such nice weather, so I'm literally just going to sit here and enjoy my sandwich. And the view. A day's work. It was a lot of running around today, guys. on top of being to work 7 a.m. But it is what it is, what it is, what it isn't. And it's Wednesday, and I've had these braids in my hair for about a month at least. If not a little bit longer. So I'm just literally just going to post up and take my braids down. I'm also going to throw my camera on the charger because it's dying. And then later tonight, I'm just going to edit. Everyone comes home today. My brother, Taylor, his girlfriend, Taylor. I'm guessing her son actually won't be here tonight. He's probably with his dad for the night. And then my nephews, the preteen and the high schooler. What else do I need to do? Oh yeah, and then also tonight I need to just hop on and do my I-9 paperwork for both those districts that I was hired to. I've already been getting job offers and I'm like, I can't even accept them, oh my god. So I've got to hop on and do it tonight. No ifs, ands, buts about it. But I'm not gonna lie to you, I want to get out of these braids. I don't think I'm going to show you the process of the takedown just because it's just like, what's the point? But that's what I'm going to be doing. You're going to be on the charger. I had to work early because I wanted to take some time and practice reading the story for today. So I do a monthly story time at the place I work, and I'm doing How to Catch a Turkey by Adam Wallace and Andy Elkerton. It's just like this cute book that I saw on Amazon. It's like in the juvenile fiction store side. It's got really cute imagery. So I always just like to practice because some of them can get completely off track and me doing other things, talking, playing, crying, crawling around, hitting each other with pillows, like whatever they want to do. And meanwhile, I continue to read because there are kids who are just like zoned in and listening. So here we are on Thanksgiving Day. It's that special time of year. Yes, I know I'm a turkey. That much should be clear. So gather around, I have a tale, and it's really quite a story. What I tell you now is not a joke, it's my crowning glory. It all began 1 year ago. I was out of school, you'll see. Play preparations underway. That didn't matter to me. Some right? I broke out of my pen and ran away with a case of bad stage fright. Oh my goodness. I burst into the science room, knocked over flasks and beakers, and the cry of "Catch that turkey!" boomed over the loudspeaker. So now more children joined the chase with catapults and food, but their goopy mashed potatoes weren't enough to keep me glued. And also, what I like to do before I even start reading to them or doing whatever activity is I like to ask them questions because I like to give a few minutes. A lot of people come, what I would say, early or on time, and then there's people that come a few minutes late, and so I like to not go out there till like just 5 minutes till, because that 5 minutes can feel really, really long trying to entertain 2 to 5 year olds. But I like to ask them questions, engaging questions like how school is going. A lot of them have this as their first time in preschool or pre-K or some sort of like AM, PM, kindergarten session type of thing. And then I like to ask them, since this is about Thanksgiving, I'm going to also, before we start the story, I'm going to ask them, does anyone have Thanksgiving plans? Are you guys going somewhere special? Are you having Thanksgiving at your house with your grandparents? What are your plans? What does your family typically do? What's your favorite Thanksgiving food? You know, mine is ham. I love to make honey glazed ham. I like to be silly like that with them. And then I also like to print off color pages, either for them to go ahead and color here or they can take home. I think today I'm just going to skip the color pages thing because I actually have a lot of stuff to do. My boss wants me to get a lot of things done today. And so I'm going to go ahead and finish practicing this and then I'm going to clock in. Up next, there was a maze of books that stretched from wall to wall, but with a big hop and a mighty flap, I managed to escape it all. I ducked past chairs, desks, and bags. Now that was quite the trick. The kids thought they could stop me here, but I was much too quick. Hey Siri, set an alarm for 1:04. feel like I'm right where I'm supposed to be, comma. This has been an amazing experience, period. I'm gonna have someone make this for me, but I was gonna read, but I think instead I'll just share. Surprised at all. I knew you were gonna rock it out. Anyone with a brain know that you are such an asset and such a key power player, period. I can't wait to hear a little bit more and hope that you move on to the next steps.
Somebody has a fixed obsession over like when they look at you in the beginning, they didn't realize how significant you were. And the more this person observed you, the more they started to say like you're not what they expected. So I do also feel like you know this about people. You know that later on they tend to fall in love with you. You just kind of smirk and you kind of give it time because you know a lot of people tend to overlook you in the beginning. They don't know you on a spiritual level. They don't know how significant you are personality-wise. They don't know, right? A lot of people look at you and they think, oh.
Hi. Oh my gosh. So we just had a fire drill. I did get warned when I got here this morning that there was one. They're like, we're not supposed to tell you, but there will be a fire drill today. So because of that, we didn't know when. But my TA, my teacher's assistant, has been super helpful. She was like, hey, I'm gonna guess it's gonna happen at this time since it hasn't happened yet. And she was like, take your class down 4 minutes earlier. That way, the drill happens when they're at their next class. And honestly, that was the best advice I've been given today because I'm afraid that if it was any other way, I would have just like, it would have been so awful. I'm gonna give a full recap of my experience, but I want to make sure I do it outside of the school so I'm not getting any, any information I don't want out there. But it's been a pretty good day. I have a few minutes. I'm going to sit here and literally just breathe because I am kindergartners. They just have so much energy. I'm opening my first Celsius of the day. It is 2:14. My day ends at 3:30. My class will get back. I'm gonna go pick them up at 2:40, and then we're just gonna do snack and pack up. I'll take my kids where they need to go, whether they're walkers, they're part of after-school clubs, or they're waiting for the bus line. I'll get them to their appropriate places, but it's been a pretty good day. After all of that, I'm just gonna spend a couple minutes cleaning the classroom and leaving it in a place that will make the teacher who had me sub happy and feel respected. That way maybe I can come back in the future. There are a few things that I'm realizing like, oh, I need to buy like a couple of supplies, like a clipboard, another pack of pens, things like that. I'm gonna go ahead and work on my note for the teacher. That way when my kids get back, I can just focus and then clean. So
Good afternoon. You guys are watching for those cars. We'll see you back again tomorrow. Have a wonderful evening.
Stop sign. Turn right onto Todd Drive. Drive for half a mile.
It's a great day! Hi guys, it is Tuesday. It's 11:11. It's 11:11 Portal. How's everyone doing today? How's everyone feeling today? Hopefully well. I am just about to walk into my second assignment of the week. I'm at an elementary school today, and initially when I booked the assignment, it was an all-day gig, and then my assignment was edited and they marked it down to from start time, so 7:55 to 11:55. So it's like actually only 4 hours. So I'm just doing my little touch-ups I like to do before I go in, and then I'm gonna just comb out my hair a little bit because I didn't comb it out after I baby's gone. I kind of have a little bit of a, like, I feel like my throat feels kind of scratchy. I wish I had a cough drop actually, but I know with schools it's like everything is very formal. You can't even. Anyways, I don't need to get into all that. Okay. I know they're gonna want my ID when I walk in. Let's comb through these curls. These were curls, but you guys know I like a nice full front. My hair is kind of looking lumpy because my braids underneath are not cute. They're like, the two in the front are really, really chunky. And so, but I was coming from a blown out afro, and the transition just wasn't as smooth as I wish it would have been. So, is what it is. Let me get my coat on. Then I'm gonna get my driver's license. Let me make sure I have it. Did I not get it back from yesterday's school? Oh my god, I'm so glad I just now looked. This is not good. They're probably not gonna let me in today. Please be my. Okay, fuck. Fuck, okay. Okay. Now you know, Kiana. You better double check that shit every time before you leave the school. Okay. I'm gonna give a recap sometime after today. So after today, I do have an appointment and I need to get gas, I need to get an oil change, I need to clean up my car. Other than that, I'm done working basically at 12. So let me get in there and get signed in, get to my classroom. I'm studying in 6th grade today. I'm super excited. I'll give you guys a recap after. So my appointment's up the street. I now have 300 and let me just show you. It's one thing I'll never complain about with my car. $326 miles to E. So my appointment doesn't start till 1:30. The earliest I can be in there, because it is a medical appointment, is I think 10 or 15 minutes early. I want to say 15. No, I think it's 10. So where did I see those? Let me just freshen up real quick for my appointment. Every girl needs some chapstick. I think what I'm gonna do, I don't think there's any parks near me personally, like, and to be frank, parks I would actually feel comfortable going to, emphasis on that, because of where I am in town right now. But I do want to find somewhere to go for like the next 30 minutes, because I'm gonna go just sit in the park, get my ass in some grass. I'm so glad it's finally cold enough where I can leave deodorant in the car. You guys know I love this Power Stick brand I get at Dollar Tree for literally $1. Okay, so I'm still at my appointment early. It's 12:57. I'm trying to decide. There's actually a brow threading place right beside it. And when I first came here for my appointment, I was like, ooh, should I get my brows threaded? Because I haven't had them done in like a year. But I have makeup on them right now. So I'm like, fuck. I'm trying to decide. Context, this is them before I get them done. I haven't had them done in a year, but I usually don't fill my brows like daily. Like, I'm really, I want to say lazy sometimes, but like, I don't think it's actually the proper word. I think the actual word is like maturing. And I say that cryptically because I'm like, does maturing mean you get boring? Because like, I used to go all out. I used to wear like shadows, glitters, pigments. I used to contour, cut crease, tape under my eyes so that I could have a perfect cut crease. Like, that's what I grew up doing my makeup like. And if you grew up in it, or if you were like a millennial during the YouTube starting the beauty the beauty on YouTube, the makeup gurus and everything on YouTube, if you're a millennial in that time frame, like, you know exactly what I'm talking about. We were going out in 2016 with a full face of fucking makeup. Like, it was normal to school. So, you know, I'm not judging. Please don't think I'm judging. I'm just saying, like, I used to be that girl. And now I'm just like, I don't know, this feels really plain Jane to me, but like, this is how I fucking look every day. Like, day to day, 9 times out of 10, I look just like this. This is like a couple of products. The things I've invested in is my skincare, laser hair removal, and, you know, like, things that are like important to invest in, but like, that's what I invested in. Go to the front in a minute. God is good. All the time. Right, just got to work. It is 6:47. So on my itinerary for today, I'm at my main job, my big girl job, my event and lifestyle planning job from 7 a.m. to, it should be noon, but today it's actually going to be more like 11:30. And I have a meeting at 11 with a homeowner for some events to plan. So after that meeting, I need to leave here by 11:30, the literal latest, so that, oh, I can't reach my thing, because I picked up a teaching job this evening from 12:25 a.m. or 12:25 to 4:20 p.m. So got a back-to-back shift for myself today. I'm here for it. Y'all know I'm in my grind season. So I'm just gonna go ahead and get set up for breakfast for the day here at work. I partnered with a mobile coffee truck, and they've been coming and setting up here at my job in our main area. So what I've started doing during that time as well is I've started selling breakfast burritos. So my chef has been making them the night before, and then I've been coming in and selling them while the coffee truck is here. So I'm just getting ready for that. I'm clocking in here because this usually needs some sort of update. Since I'm a manager, I like to get those things going. And this is just my opening duties. And I just like to get all the TVs on. And also get the doors opened. I would like to go. Let me go ahead and actually do that. Let me grab something. So I like to set out a cart for the coffee company that comes and sets up, because I need to clock in. So, it makes it just easier for them to carry in all of their equipment when they come. So this is just me getting in my storage closet. Oh. them to use it is filled. That's unfortunate. Let me better see. I also get the fireplace turned on. I scoot over these orange chairs so I can slide one more in here. I hope that doesn't mess with them too much. I'll have to have a cart. Get in my office. Whew, so cold. So, yeah, that's literally all I have planned for today. I say all I have planned, like it's not a lot of things, but I need to get clocked in and get my time fixed because I've been here for a few minutes. Late night date. We're going to look at the Aurora Borealis. Fit check. Hi. Okay. Real quick. Studying in 6th grade today. Filling in kindergarten. So I'm just getting down my schedule for the day. I won't really get any footage, but I just want to show you the room I'm in. My homeroom today. Take a little break. Alright, I'm headed back to kindergarten, and then I'll be teaching a 7th grade math class. go back to kindergarten, and then it'll be 10.
You don't have to answer me, just talk to us.
Oh, that's okay. You do
I
your thing.
talk a lot because that's my way of processing. Yeah, unfortunately, the people having no periods, but you need it.
That's okay. You know, this is such a short period of your life, and when you get out in the real world, you're not even gonna worry about those other people. So just focus on yourself and figure out what works with you. You know, different things work for different people. I would say when I was growing up, I used to do it out loud, but now I still say it to myself. I just don't say it out loud. It's just my process. Yeah. Let's be courteous of our friends around us. You guys have some good time to work on these. Like I said, 5 problems, and then.
Were you a teacher?
I was not a teacher actually.
What do you do? Do you do only subbing?
I sub and I'm an event planner, so I plan like weddings and baby showers and graduations. I'm doing a wedding this weekend. But I might want to go into teaching, so I thought I would try it out. Yeah. I've been subbing in a bunch of different grades, so you guys are actually the oldest class I've had. And I won't lie, you're the best class I've had so far.
That's not something I would expect ever.
Hey.
Anyone, because this is usually the worst period I ever had.
Really? Yeah. 11:25. Perfect. Hey, that's okay.
What's the third thing? What's that? Ryan, did you do that? Yeah. What is it? Remember when she assigned you the note that was filling this work? No. Like, what does it say? What is it? You know what we did with, this is what you're I remember. Just came my brain. You have to finish all of it?
Yes.
Bro. Yeah.
So let's work on our math menus, get those done, and then you guys can just do whatever you like until your class is over, okay? Alrighty. Good morning. Hi, guys. Okay, we're gonna put this. So I just ended my half-day shift today. So this is my first full week subbing. My goal was to sub 2 days a week because I have 2 off days essentially. And I ended up doing 3 sub shifts. So my first shift at the start of the week, I did kindergarten, which was so fun. It was so amazing. I'm like, that's where I belong. Then I did 6th grade, which resulted in 5 of my students getting sent to the office, one of them being suspended, and us having to call poison control. And then today I subbed in 3 kindergarten classrooms for short periods of time. And then actually I was like the second sub in those classrooms. So I floated between 3 kindergarten classrooms this morning where I was the second sub. So essentially I was just assisting. And then my 3rd class, where I taught a whole class, was math. So, and specifically this is a grade school, but these students go to the high school to learn 7th grade math. So they came to me to work on that homework and any other homework they might need. But that is the end of my substitute teaching week. It has been jam-packed. I've been taking notes, taking examples of things to show you guys. So I'm going to sit down and really just put together a nice cumulative formula of kind of what to expect as a substitute teacher, even if this is your first time, some tips, some tricks, and some forms that might help you along your way. So yeah, there's that. I'll catch you guys in that video. And now it is 11:37 a.m. I need to be to my big girl job at 12. I texted my boss and said I might be there at 12:30. So let's go ahead and go home and take the dogs out, get a sip of water and a bite to eat, and then I'm gonna head into work till 9 p.m. Yeah. I'll get an actual real cute fit later, but OOTD. Go Sports or whatever. Got on my Converse, OG Converse. I got on this little tennis skirt that I always talk about. I got these at Walmart when I was in Utah. And then this jersey, it Bills. I think right now this is Gabe Davis's number, but I'm actually, this is from 2008, 2013, when it was, what was his name, Matt Johnson? No, not Matt Johnson, Stevie Johnson, yeah. So, Go Sports, little quick outfit of the day. I'm headed into work. I just did some silver jewelry. Bitches is mad, bling, bling, bling. And some cute earrings. So that is the fit. I crimped the hair. This is the last day I'm wearing this unit for at least a month or two, probably 2 to 3 months, honestly. I like kind of fried it because for the last month I've been using it without any heat protectant, and I've been putting heat on it like every day, which is just, I can tell I fried the hair. It just doesn't really feel right anymore. So that aside, I'm also getting over a cold. I'm still kind of in the trenches, and I decided to do a slower week of subbing today. I was really grinding hard because I was working towards a goal. I wanted to take this trip to Bali at a certain time next year, and I've just decided to push it back and give myself an extra few months to literally just get prepared and plan and XYZ. So I will still take a big trip next year, but it's just no longer the focal point of my year. I'm just like taking a little bit of the pressure off of myself. I'm only one person, and I do have a couple streams of income, so I have a lot of things that require a lot of me and my energy. So I just wanted to make sure I'm still taking care of myself in the midst of all of that. I got sick working in schools. I'm realizing I'm gonna need to up my immunity, probably get those emergency packs again. I used to be the type of girl that would only get sick like twice a year. Already I've been sick like twice in the week that I've been subbing. So for this week up ahead, I only picked up 2 shifts, I think 1 half day, maybe 1 full day. Let's see. So yeah, tomorrow I'm gonna sub from 12:15 to 4:20, and then I will come home and wash my hair, deep condition it, put a mask on, and straighten it, blow dry it, because Tuesday, I'm having a hair appointment. I'm getting French curl, just on my natural hair, and then I'll just be working my main big girl job Wednesday, Thursday, Friday morning. I'm going to be subbing at a middle school from 7 a.m. to 11, and then I'll be working my normal job from noon to probably 10:30. So yeah. And in the last week of November, I haven't picked up any shifts yet. I actually need to get finished getting into the second school district I was telling you guys about, because like I said, I did want some diversity. Like in my district, these are all families that are doing, like their parents are, you know, in the 10-15 percentile in Colorado. They're all doing very well for themselves. They own multiple homes, multiple cars. Most of their parents have nannies, au pairs, things like that. They've been able to outsource their circle, their village. I say that to say this: I come from poverty, so it's very opposite of what I grew up in and around. And I had a point I was making there. I just completely lost my train of thought. But oh yeah, so diversity. I just wanted to be able to work with different types of kids and see different type of children and their needs. One of the biggest reasons I love learning, I love education so much, is because my educators are literally the reason I'm still alive. I grew up in a home that was very tumultuous and abusive, very just not a safe place. I never felt safe till I left my home. Does that make sense? So because of that, I just want to be able to work on different types of children, not just all the children who are having their needs met, because I think I would better serve those who come from more of an environment like myself, which unfortunately is going to be those who are poverty, lower income, I was in the foster care system, like children of things like that. So I just want to like really broaden my horoscope out there, see what I do well in. And as you guys know, I'm trying to see if I want to take teaching on full time in the new year. So yeah, just a lot of things happening. But today, like I said, I'm about to head to the office. I need to put in some actual admin work for my job, and then I need to do on my break. I'm gonna put in about 30 minutes of time on my YouTube stuff. I'm gonna edit. I have a couple videos I need to post, but I am behind like always. So it just is what it is. But yeah, I wanted to show you guys my quick outfit of the day. It's Saturday, November 16th, 9:32 p.m. And your girl is feeling cute. Feeling cute. I will say this hairline is really, really realistic, but this shit's fried. And my camera's about to die. Like, let me get my life together.
I ain't jumped yet, but I'm Ray Charles to the bullshit. And I jump up on that dick and do a full split.
Need to check it. Cherry biscuit mix. Just got over being sick, so I had to buy new chopsticks. Some Mentos. Got some like Tasman dupes. Wax kit. Some hand soap. It's just like a cruelty-free brand I've heard of. Got this for upstairs. I'm gonna put these on tomorrow probably. Tonight I'm going to do a pedicure and put on some press-ons on my toes, and then I'll probably put these on right after. What up, 40?